Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward shared a lifelong love and a 50-year marriage. The secret to such a lasting relationship? It turns out, having a designated sex room might have something to do with it. In a new memoir, featuring excerpts from a completely honest oral history project, one of Hollywood's most iconic tough guys revealed an especially intimate aspect of his romance with Woodward, an Oscar-winning actress. Paul Newman. Paul Newman is one of the most well-known actors from Golden Hollywood. The Academy Award-winning actor and director was born to an affluent Jewish family on January 26, 1925, in Ohio. His first acting role was in a school play of Robin Hood when he was 7 years old. After completing his high school education in 1943, he briefly attended Ohio University before leaving to join in the Navy for World War II. After the war, Newman got married Jackie Witt and enrolled at Kenyon College to study acting. He also attended the Yale School of Drama for a year before heading to New York City to pursue acting full-time. While in New York, Newman picked up small television and on-stage roles while also studying at the acclaimed Actors Studio. There, he met another promising actor, Joanne Woodward. After landing a contract with Warner Bros., Newman's role as professional boxer Rocky Graziano in the 1956 biopic Somebody Up There Likes Me was his first major success in Hollywood. Other hits followed, including the role of Brick in Tennessee Williams' Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1958, alongside Elizabeth Taylor and Bill Ives. While filming The Long Hot Summer in '57, Newman finally reconnected with his old acting school crush Joanne Woodward. Soon after meeting, the two fell in love, and in 1958, Newman married Woodward in Las Vegas after divorcing his first wife. The rest is history. Joanne Woodward. On February 27, 1930, Joanne Woodward was born in Thomasville, Georgia. Woodward, like her husband, began acting at an early age. Woodward, who attended the Actors Studio in New York City, made her feature film Did We Count Three and Pray in 1955. In 1957, she took on a new challenge as the lead in The Three Faces of Eve. The film follows a housewife with multiple personality disorder, and Woodward's performance included three distinct characters: Eve White, Eve Black, and Jane, all played by one person. Her work won her the Academy Award for Best Actress. In general, Newman and Woodward were considered as Hollywood's golden couple, and together they have 3 kids, even though much of their private life was kept under wraps. New memoir leaves nothing to the imagination. A 2022 posthumous memoir about Paul Newman's life, titled The Extraordinary Life of an Ordinary Man, has revealed one of the more private parts of Newman and Woodward's romance. In the memoir that was penned by Newman himself, he describes the animalistic passion he and his wife shared for each other. The scintillating divulgence was collected from recordings done by Newman in the 80s as part of the memoir, with the goal of being completely honest. Joan gave birth to a sexual creature, reads an excerpt published in Vanity Fair. We left a trail of lust all over the place. Hotels and public parks, and Hertz rent-a-cars, Newman revealed. He recalls how his wife had set up a special pleasure den in their house when he returned home one day. According to Jezebel, Newman recounted the pleasure den story in his own words. It had been done with such affection and delight. Even if my kids came over, we'd go into the room several nights a week and just be intimate and noisy and ribald. Hopefully, for his children's sake, the pleasure den was also soundproof. Highly anticipated biopic. A new HBO Max documentary from actor and director Ethan Hawke, titled The Last Movie Stars, plots the highs and lows of Newman and Woodward's relationship. Using the same recordings that were made by Newman for his memoir, a project which was ultimately thrown out and the tapes destroyed, only transcripts remain. Hawke wanted to bring one of Hollywood's biggest stars to life using acclaimed actors, including George Clooney as Paul Newman and Laura Linney as Joanne Woodward. What happened to Newman and Woodward? Long into the 1980s, both Woodward and Newman kept acting. After losing his son Scott to a drug overdose, Newman established his own center for the prevention of drug abuse and founded the renowned Newman's Own Food Company, which distributes all profits to charity. On September 26, 2008, Paul Newman, 83, passed away from cancer in the presence of his family and loved ones, including his wife Joanne, 1 year after formally declaring his retirement from acting in 2007. At 92, Woodward is still going strong today. The bed from their pleasure den was auctioned. In 2023, Sotheby's announced it would be including the much-used cast brass and iron bed from Newman and Woodward's intimate retreat in an auction titled The World of Joanne Woodward and Paul Newman. The bed was expected to sell for $500 to $1,000, but ended up fetching $8,890. In addition to this unique item, the auction included over 300 individual pieces that once belonged to the famous couple. Among these items were several erotic books acquired by Newman and Woodward after their marriage, props from films they appeared in, personal scripts with handwritten notes, and political memorabilia.